Hello everyone. Creating road network is a required activity in a lot of mapping exercises. It could be transportation, it could be humanitarian aid, disaster management, or base map creation. So it's also a required component or a critical component in a lot of other applications as well. Today in this video we are going to talk about multitask road extractor, which can extract and annotate the roads from the underlying imagery. We as humans, when we annotate the road, we perform two simultaneous tasks. One is we identify the road pixels, and then we also identify the directions in which the road extends, and we trace the road in the same direction. But as you can see, it's a painful task and takes a lot of time. Thankfully, now we have a deep learning model available in ArcGIS Learn, which can do the same thing for us. And it works on the same principles in which the humans annotate the roads. For the purpose of this demo, we are going to use the data from SpaceNet, which is publicly available. And we export the data from SpaceNet using the export training data for deep learning tool. So here we export the data in classified tiles format, and we provide the cell size as 0.3. And when we click on the run, so the exported data will be available for us in the folder in which we have provided. The exported data looks like something like this. The images and the labels are provided or exported in the respective directories. Now we'll move on to the notebook, where we'll see how to train the model using this exported data. Training of the model for the multitask road extractor is similar to training any other model in ArcGIS Learn. First, we prepare the data, and then if we want, we can visualize the data, and then we pass the prepared data to the multitask road extractor constructor. So apart from the data which we pass as the parameter, we also pass the model architecture. Multitask road extractor works with two different architecture. One is the Hourglass architecture and the other one with the LinkNet architecture. Hourglass is the preferred and the default architecture. So once we create the model object, like for any other model, we find the optimal learning rate, and then we train the model or fit the model for several epochs until we see that the model's performance is not improving. If we want, we can visualize the results and we save them, or finally we save the model. Now we'll move on to doing the inference of the trained model in ArcGIS Pro. So this inference of the trained model is performed using a geoprocessing tool called Classify Pixels using deep learning. Here we pass the input raster and the path to the saved model. We keep rest of the parameters, the values for the parameters as default. We also keep the cell size as 0.3, which is the same cell size which we used while exporting the training chips. And then finally we run the GP2. Since it takes a while to run this, I have also already done this. I've already inferred the model on the Boston city, and here are the results. As we can see, the model has done exceedingly well in annotating the roads for us. To conclude, this model is currently supported for 8-bit imagery, and in the future the plan is to extend this model to 16-bit as well as for the multispectral images as well. Also, this model performs quite well even if there are small or medium length shadows which occludes the road. But if there are large occlusion over the roads due to clouds or any other shadow, then the model fails to infer those kind of roads. Thank you.